Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. It's me, Teacher Carissa. So today we are going to proceed with our English lesson 2, reading comprehension. So reading comprehension is understanding what you read. It's from the word comprehend means faham. So our goal today is you to have the skill to understand what you read. Alright, so let's move on to our lesson objectives. You should be able, so our objective today is you pupils should be able to answer the question with correct structures and 70% accuracy. Means that you write it correctly, structurally correct, and also good spelling, as well as the right answer. Okay, and also the second one is should be able to find at least 15 new vocabulary. At least means paling kurang. So if you got more than 15, it is better. Alright? So and then you look for their meaning in the dictionary. Okay. Before we start, make sure to have your textbook with you. Right? You will need to refer to page 4 and 5. There are two stories, right? So throughout these slides, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to do reading comprehension. Okay, let's start. Number 1, okay, you should read the story from top to bottom, mean from the first sentence till the end sentence. Okay, you should read through. Okay, and then you may need to identify. And then after you read, you should identify new vocabulary for you. Okay, so if possible, you should make up the understanding of the words in context. Okay, if you don't understand one word, and then you identify, you highlight, okay, and then you have to make up an understanding. Okay, how to do it? All right, how to do it? You look at the sentence before and after of the word, before and after the sentence. All right. For example, you look at the story of Night of the Night. Okay. The word in third paragraph, line number 1, the word apologize. Apologized. Okay. I'm sure most of you have never heard of it, but okay. If that's the case, how should you know the meaning? Right? You should look the sentence before. Is there any sentence? No. So you can also look the sentence after. Alright? The word after, the sentence after. Okay, I read through the sentence. The night of the night apologized and said, I'm sorry, I was very busy. So what do you mean? What do you think the word apologize means? Yeah, it relates with I'm sorry. So apologize means to have forgiveness. Untuk minta maaf. Saya minta maaf. So if you don't get it, it's okay. You can also look for the meaning in your dictionary. Alright? So when you got the meaning, you have to make up your mind also how the word fill in the story so that you may comprehend the story very well. Alright. Third tips is you highlight the important points. Okay. When you read the story and also after you read the question. Okay, while reading, you highlight. Oh, this is a very important point for me to understand. This one is also the important points. And then you look at the question. You look at the question, and then you highlight what you want to ask. What is you think the answer is. You highlight it first. Okay. When you highlight the answers, the points, the fourth one is you have to answer the question asked, not simply copy it down. All right, let's look at the first question. Okay, the first question says, what does the Knight of the Night do every night? Okay, so what is the answer you think? It's very simple. For the first question, usually is on the top of the story, right? So the answer will be, if I were you, I'll should underline the whole point, the whole sentence, the whole line of this first paragraph. Means the Knight of the Night flew over the houses and sang melodious lullabies to them. That's the answer, right? So you answer. You copy it down. If that's, is it correct? Is it correct? Okay. Be mindful, okay? Not simply copy it down. You have to answer what is asked. So before answering, you have your point, and then before answering, you look at the tense of the question, whether it is in the past or present tense. So from this question, we see does is in present tense. But in the story, the points we underline is were. So were in past tense. It doesn't correlate. So you need to change what's necessary. From the word flew in past tense in the story, you have to change into flies. Why is it not fly? Why? Why do you think? Yeah, the Knight of the Night is in singular. Okay? Singular. Only one. So it is flies. And also the second tense, the second verb is sang. So the present tense for verb sang is sing. And the Knight of the Night is in singular, so sings. So what will the answer be? Please answer it after this in your Google form. I'll give you the link. Okay, be mindful. This task is due on 1 week duration. So you have all the time in the world, 7 days to answer this question. Make it correct, okay? Right. I think that's all for today's lesson. Okay, that's all for today's lesson. Just I want to remind you, before only half of you answered the question in Google form, and some even answered nonsensically. All right, it's very sad for me to see how you answered, but also there are a few which are very good. I am happy to see that you can write well. Okay, and for those who didn't, please be mindful. We do it the best, always the best. Kita buat yang terbaik, selalunya terbaik. I know you can, and I know you will. So let's learn together. That's why I write on the slide. Thank you. I look forward to learn with you. Right? We learn together. Don't be scared. Don't be lazy. That's the thing. Don't be lazy. Just be who you are. You are very hardworking. You are very good, and then show it to the world. Show it to me first. Okay, that you can do this. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.